Hi, I'm Glenn Cooney, Chief Commercial Officer at Cornwall Insight. Delighted to be here at the famous Battersea Power Station this evening in Control Room B, celebrating our 20th anniversary with over 200 of our nearest and dearest clients. And here's what some of them had to say about us this evening.
Hello, so I'm Binoy Dharsi. I work for EDF as a Senior Policy Advisor. So in terms of Cornwall, I've had a long history with Cornwall. I think I actually knew the first iteration of Cornwall back in around 2000. I've been working with Cornwall Insight for over 20 years now. And interesting, I was one of the first small suppliers who joined in the Small Suppliers Forum, and it was a one-stop shop. We got all the information we wanted to manage our risks. And over the sort of last 2 or 3 years, we use Cornwall specifically for good data and really good updates that the industry need. In fact, they're so good, the senior directors actually, we have to get the information out to them before Cornwall gets it out, because they're pretty good at getting it out quick enough. So,
I'm Aimee, Konieczny, Commercial Director and co-owner of TPI Indigo Swan. I've known the Cornwall Insight team for a very long time, having been an employee myself for 6 years. And then for the last 10 years since I've been at Indigo Swan, we've been a customer of Cornwall Insight. And yeah, so it's 16 years in the making. So we engage with Cornwall Insight on their Energy Essentials package, so Energy Spectrum and the Daily Bulletin. We find that the level of information is great for our day-to-day operation. What we actually really love is that it's a trusted news source for other people. So when you've got the products and services that Cornwall Insight offer being referenced in the BBC, for example, we as a TPI know that the information we're then sharing and educating our team with is really good quality. We're also taken part previously in like TPI surveys and things like that, so really getting to grips with our marketplace and having somebody like Cornwall Insight give us that real expert understanding of what's happening is really crucial for our business.
My name is Dickerson. I'm Strategy Director at Centrica PLC. Every day, I look at Cornwall's daily email blasts that keep me informed early in the morning, first thing, about what's actually going on topically in the sector. I hugely value the insights that you guys provide on the latest and greatest from the government, as well as the regulatory updates and sector-specific news blasts that all comes in a really helpful, handy package to my inbox first thing in the morning. So I start my day with you guys, which usually gets my day off to a good start.
yeah, good evening. I'm Priestley from Conrad Energy. I'm the commercial director there. Conrad Energy is a developer, a constructor, owner, operator, an optimizer of up to 1 gigawatts of flexible generation. We're one of the biggest flexible generators in the UK at the moment, and our portfolio consists of gas, solar, wind, battery energy storage, and now synchronous condensers. Conrad Energy was incorporated in September 2017. We've known the Cornwall team pretty much from that kick-off date. Yeah. Over the years, we've engaged with Cornwall on a number of things. We get the daily insight bulletins just to keep us up to date with the market news and the regulatory environment. We've used your capacity market forecast, which we found very useful over the years. We've got a growing PPA and supply business in the UK, and we subscribe to your non-commodity cost forecasts, which are invaluable to us. And we've also engaged with Cornwall with ad hoc modelling for some of our development pipeline. Apart from all of the above, right, the valuable insights that we get from all of the daily bulletins, the ad hoc modelling has been great, and we've also used Cornwall to keep us up to date with our obligations. So we've got obligations under our supply and gas licenses, and we've had Cornwall come in and help us to navigate that process.
Hi, I'm Alexandra. I work in regulatory strategy at Octopus Energy Group. I've worked with Cornwall Insight since I joined the energy market back in 2018. And I mostly turn to you for market developments, regulatory insights, price cap forecasts. It's really the clear, timely insights that help us keep up to speed on what's going on. That's the real value add.
My name's Aimee Turner. I'm a Senior Policy Manager at Smart Energy GB. Smart Energy GB is the national consumer campaign for the smart meter rollout across Great Britain. Smart Energy GB has been working with Cornwall Insight for almost 7 years now. So we rely on Cornwall Insight's expert advice, and we go to them because we know that they're a trusted voice in the industry, and we've built a really strong relationship with them over the years that we know we can rely on.
I'm Gillard. I work for Co-op Power in a business development role. Co-op Power are a broker, but we also look after our co-op estate, which is about 3,500 sites, over £100 million spend. So we're a broker that not only looks for outside customers, external customers, but we also do it ourselves. So not many brokers can say that. We use Cornwall Insights mainly for price forecasting. We have a number of PPAs where the board look to model them financially, so we need to know what future prices are forecasted to be. So it's very useful to use Cornwall. Also helps with our budgets because we buy flexibly, and we obviously want to know what our budgets are going to be longer term.